It is the most demanding time of the year for authorities in the police force and those in the fire protection arena. Executives at the Turks and Caicos Fire Department said it is hard to convey a pattern in fires to the TCI. But over the years, the blazes are becoming increasingly serious due to common mistakes and practices by residents. Chief Fire Officer Gannon talked about the stats with WIV4 News.
Well, we keep a statistical track of all the fires we have. We keep a track of the number of road traffic accidents, which, as we all know, this year have risen dramatically. And I know my colleague, Director of Road Safety, is putting some very strong measures together to take road safety more seriously. And we fully endorse his efforts on that, along with the Commissioner of Police. But statistics vary, Angie, that's a fact. Typically, the number of fires goes up during holiday periods, when kids are off school, when people are at home celebrating Easter, Christmas. They also go up during the very dry periods as well. But traditionally there's no exact pattern. It's hard for me to say that the number of fires does go up over Christmas every year, because sometimes it doesn't. What I would say is the number of serious fires we encounter do tend to come around the winter period, November, December, January.
The fire department has increased their manpower and their infrastructure this year, and more change, according to Gannon, is on the way. The CFO talked about some of the more serious fires that occurred in the TCI in past years and said that these incidents should linger in the minds of TCI residents as a reminder.
But in the last few years we have seen some tragedies. Don't need to remind people about the enormous fire we had on Christmas Eve in the Bight back in 2005. We also had some very serious road traffic accidents around this time of year. So I welcome the opportunity to tell your viewers to think about their home safety and their behavior on the road.
Gannon did express to WIV4 that the increase in conflagrations during this time of year happens all over the world.
Traditionally worldwide, not just here in the Turks and Caicos, Christmas is a time where you do see an increase in the number of fires. And also the number of road traffic accidents. Typically, we all enjoy our holidays, and with enjoyment comes, perhaps more drinking, more things on your mind, which kids haven't had which gifts yet, and often we forget that it's times of joy when more people are on vacation, more people on the roads, and more people in your house, that accidents do happen.
Gannon also advised the motoring public to remain sober. This is his advice to those in the home.
Be careful if you're going to use candles in the house. Candles are beautiful and they add to the festive spirit, but make sure they're not placed in an area that's easy to knock them over or next to the tree, even if it's a plastic or artificial tree. Another common cause of fires in the home over Christmas is people overload their electrical sockets. The tree needs its lights. Sometimes people wrap 3 or 4 bands of lights around, and you only have to drive around the islands to see that people like putting lights outside their home. Well, these all get plugged into a socket. Be careful with the goods that you buy. I recommend that if you do purchase lights and fancy decorations, you buy them from an authorized store or retailer.
And if they are not certified, these products can be hazardous, said Gannon. He said to verify that any product you purchase passes the safety quality test. WIV will tell you what you can do to remain safe in a future newscast.